The Skyline GTR R34 is one of those cars everybody loves. From muscle guys to import lovers, show car builders to drifters. Hell, even drag racers will look at an R34 and think, damn. Why is this? Well, similar to the RX-7 and the A80 Supra, the R34 is a car that our generation grew up with, whether it's through movies like Fast and Furious or through countless games like Need for Speed, Gran Turismo and Forza. But what makes it stand out? Because cars like the WRX and 350Z and even the R33 Skyline were all part of the same shows and movies, yet the R34 is the one we all love and remember. To figure this one out, we'll have to take a look at the complete GTR package. So let's start with the looks. To start off, the R34 is beautiful. I welcome an R34 GTR to sit on my ass on the freeway. And for a car that is 20 years old, it still looks modern. Not futuristic, but it doesn't look like a 20-year-old car. I mean, I'm 20, and yes, I'm gorgeous, but even I can't hold a candle to the R34. Then you get to the engine. A wonderful, rev-happy 2.6 litre twin-turbo straight 6. The R34 produces 280 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Now by today's standards, 280 horsepower isn't much, and neither is 400 Nm of torque. But here's the thing, nobody kept the RB26 stock. Slapping a big single on, or even upgrading the twins are common practice. Now with most engines, you have to be very careful when upgrading the stock engines, because of weak internals. But worry not, the RB26 has got some juiced up internals, and these engines can handle up to 750 horsepower on stock internals. And let's be honest, you don't need more than 750 horsepower. And I'm not gonna lie, the RB26 sounds better than the 2JZ GT, in my personal opinion. I just love the way they almost scream. It's not a scream, I don't know how to explain it, but it just sounds awesome, and it's like you can recognize it straight away, especially a single turbo RB. I don't think there's anything that sounds better. But the reason the R34 GTR is such a killer car is its four-wheel drive drivetrain. You see, Nissan had some awesome technologies way back in the 90s. This car was able to send power where it deemed necessary. If you are just cruising, the car would only send the power to the rear wheels. But if you start to push the car and it senses excessive wheel spin, it can send power to all wheels, which is why the Skyline GTR got its Godzilla name. It could make stupid numbers on the dyno, but unlike most cars, that numbers actually meant something because the car could put the power down on the road. So the car was fast on the straights and in the corners. Okay, well, the actual reason for the Godzilla name is because it beat like all the supercars and everything, and it's just like a Fiat car in racing. But my point stands, the four-wheel drive system is what sets this car apart. Plus, it's a hero car in many of the Fast and Furious movies. And in my books, that's enough to make a car legendary. But like with all cars, there's negatives. They are fudging expensive. It had a fuel pump that never studied. Get it? It failed. Good joke. I'm a comedian. Stock that aren't exactly going to surprise anyone. They're not that fast standard. And lastly, the R35 and this old R34 cost almost the same. And the R35 is just better. It's faster, has better technologies, can handle more power and puts it down better. And that begs the question, which one would I personally take? Because after just saying all of that, it sounds like the R35 is just the better choice. It would surprise you, I would take the R34 in midnight purple. It's top 5 best cars of all time in my opinion, in this spec. I mean, just look at it. Just listen to her. I think I gotta go take a cold shower. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've gotta go.
I just want you. I just want